Used his force and physicality to get that rebound and the bucket.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And now, Hallie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We chatted about Scotty Barnes. In terms of the game plan, Coach told me they plan to give Scotty extra attention, saying, quote, "We'll try to make things hard on him. It's key we don't allow him to get into an early groove. We'll see if they can execute." Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Here's SGA. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Thompson with the rebound. Long Beach on offense. When you talk about Amen Thompson, Clark, one of my favorite players. This kid is great.
Yeah, he's a joy to watch. I mean, for as young as he is, the way he gets after it defensively, the way he attacks the rim, he plays with a verve and confidence that belies his youth, man. He's a special talent, a freak athlete, exceptional at the defensive end already. And his offense is only going to continue to develop. Boy, that guy could be scary. There aren't going to be many people saying amen having to deal with him.
Long Beach on offense. They trail by 1. Pass to DiVincenzo. Long Beach moving that ball around. The tray. Thompson misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. Vassell outside. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And what do you expect from Vassell? He's an accurate shooter from the perimeter.
Out to Turner. To end the cold streak. Sinks the three-pointer. Turner's got 5.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Back to SGA. And the layup's good off the glass.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Out to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Vassell wide open. And the 3 ball is good. 9 points in the game so far.
And that was all set up by the attack of SGA, getting deep in and spraying it out there for the triple. And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Here's Vassell. Long Beach with the rebound.
He converts those at a high rate. Not that time.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And so Thompson nails both of them. 59 seconds left to play here in the first. There's the 3. Not happening that time. His second miss in 5 shots. No good. That would have tied it. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Back to SGA. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bagley with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Thompson with it. Now defended by Oubre. Pass to Claxton. Out to Thompson. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. Long Beach will have another go.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Here's Dosunmu. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 2. And we'll get... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchup defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Pass to Dosunmu. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The visitors with the ball. 4-point game. They swipe it. And it's Long Beach on the break. Pass to Joe. Shot clock at 5. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And he elevates for the slam dunk, and Marvin Bagley did not like that.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot. RJ Barrett, the son of a pro hoops player, he said, quote, as a youngster, my dad programmed me to be aggressive. He always told me, go to the rim, live in the paint. When you do that, you not only score, but you force the whole defense to collapse, and you can make easy plays to hit shooters. Kevin, back over to you.
Playing with purpose. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. At the top of the key, Oubre. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Oubre able to get here a lot with how aggressive he is with the ball in his hand.
Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough. Length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Now, here's Barrett. Scoreless thus far. Inside, Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre so quick off the floor.
Here's Thompson, and he banks in the layup. Thompson's got 4 this quarter.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
SGA double team. To the paint. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
SGA, no good. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Long Beach. They trail by 9 points. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And the technical free throw is good. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
To the inside. And that one's good, Barnes.
That was big, because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
And here's Thompson. 9 points in the game so far. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Onside, Barrett. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Anytime your field goal percentage is in the high 50s, partner, you're doing something right.
Left side, SGA. .54 seconds left in the first half. 5 to shoot. Pass to Bagley. Long Beach with the rebound. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Several teams changing it up here. Up top, DiVincenzo. Still without a basket.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spaces.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's DiVincenzo. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And so that brings the first half to a close.
Long Beach.
Up 8. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Outside, SGA. Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. Good D by Barnes.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Driving the lane. Now Claxton. Here's Joe. He's covered by Hachimura. Clock at 4. Long Beach needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. Claxton on the follow. Claxton's got 6.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Just 4 to shoot. Vassell outside. No good from outside. Long Beach trails by 6. Barnes outside. Long Beach moving that ball around. And Turner throws it down.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura with it. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 6.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Thompson. He draws iron on the dunk. And it's Vassell in the corner. Back to Barnes. Pass to Oubre. And here is Vassell. Hits the three-point bomb. Vassell's got 21.
Just too easy for Vassell. Got to run him off the line.
Thompson with it. Now defended by Oubre. And here's Barnes for 3. Pass to Vassell. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Vassell outside. Here's Barnes. Good work defensively by Turner.
Just 1 bucket in 5 attempts so far this half. They are looking for a spark offensively.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
Vassell outside.
Switch.
Over to the left wing. SGA, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by Turner.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he be a little bit more selective tonight. And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Vassell outside. Pass to Barnes. From deep. Vassell, no good. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he's putting together a solid year at the free throw line, 79% overall.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
Long Beach trails by 5.
Number 9.
Barnes outside. The three-pointer's off the mark.
rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Over to the wing. Here's Barnes. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. For three, Oubre. Long Beach with the rebound. Here's Thompson. Hachimura grabs the miss. .43 seconds left to play in the third. Harris on the double team. Oubre outside. Vassell outside. Over Thompson. Vassell, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter. Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Vassell.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. For Long Beach. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 11. And Thompson throws it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
We're at the end of the third, and we've seen
30 seconds.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Long Beach.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Pass to Hachimura. Clock at 6. And it's Vassell in the corner. Back to Barnes. Turner with the steal. Here's Thompson. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Vassell outside. Offline with his three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Out to Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And here is Vassell. Back to SGA. Vassell outside. That's good, and SGA with the assist. Vassell's got 24 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And Turner throws it down.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he plays with no fear, and he certainly knows how to put the ball in the basket.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Thompson. No good that time. Vassell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Down low. Pass to SGA. Back to Vassell. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Boy, he fluidly moves up the floor, easily demonstrating great athleticism. Man, Thompson, impressive.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander goes up and puts it down.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
It's Thompson off the drive. That's off. Left side, SGA. Here's Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. Screen by Oubre. Vassell. And the 3 misses. .153 left to play here in the fourth. Oh, the dunk!
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Knocked away. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Oubre. For 3. A three-pointer. Good.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
Thompson. Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. .107 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Poked away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Vassell. And he does not hit.
You know, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Outside, Oubre. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on Donte DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. They've led by as much as 10. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Thompson. Clock at 6. Here's Vassell. Off target from outside.
And it's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall. And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often